I'm not gonna even lie.
Like, hold on, I ain't asked
Alright, just in case y'all want to see how y'all look on mine. Okay, y'all look. Just in case y'all want to see. Sure.
I'm adjusting myself at all. Do I need to move it up, or is it okay like that? Okay.
Say something.
Hello.
I got you. Alright. Yep.
Hello, everyone. Tune in to Peep this.
What's up? What's up?
Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm been ready.
She's so stiff.
Who's stiff? Me? I'm stiff?
Stiff as hell.
I am?
Like a mannequin.
Oh, damn. I look like a mannequin?
She probably needed that shot to loosen up a little bit.
Oh.
But y'all ready?
Hold on, I might be a little tight.
Yeah, we back with another.
Yeah. Cool cane. But not the cocaine though. Spit the shit to make you feel it in your veins. Hold on, freeze, this that cool cane. For the cool mother lover, sons are none other than Neptune. Cool. Spit the shit to make you feel it, feel it. Spit the shit to make you feel it, cool cane. Spit the shit to make you feel it, cool. Spit the shit to make you feel it in your.
We appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Like, comment, subscribe,
Watch,
share.
support.
Like, comment, subscribe, share.
The episode of Peep this podcast, man. This your boy Chestnut, man. Who's on my left, but y'all see him on your right.
My name is Danielle. What's up?
All right.
And my name is, I have many names, but my name is.
You want to say them all?
Say them all.
We got time today.
Okay, Love the Rub.
Mm-hmm.
My name is, well, used to be Spontaneous.
Uh-huh.
The Real Boss Bae.
All right.
I think that's it. Marsha.
That's it. You sure that's it?
And Boss. Ah.
Got you.
Several identities.
Ain't nothing wrong with that girl.
Well, I been knew her for a minute though, but when it comes to her, she you added me because you saw my podcast, right? And she was giving me compliments because you was starting yours or getting started with yours. You know what I'm saying? So, and then she started hers yesterday.
She started hers yesterday.
You know what I'm saying?
Yesterday.
So tell me the name of your podcast.
It's really like just a little show. It's manifesting with Marsha. I just wanted to make like a lot of things aware of situations that I've been through in my life, and like where I'm at now, and like how I progress, like the changes that I made in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that if I've done it, that you can do it too.
Got you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you doing it for yourself as far as the work, and then just in case somebody
Work and life situations.
Right.
Life be life in like like one. Well, I went through a few detrimental situations, but one that recently really got me in my feelings real bad was my stepdaughter got murdered in 2022.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And because of South Carolina law, she was murdered by her stepmom. So because of South Carolina law, they only got like 10 years because of a law. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to bring awareness, like, why is South Carolina like this? We have to protect our children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because of her death, South Carolina is now looking to change that law.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was heart-wrenching because me and her father did a lot to try to get her, but that's a whole, like, it's crazy. It was a whole lot that goes with that.
Right.
But I just wanted to put that out there that I'm coming because it ain't over, and justice will be served
Right.
for my baby girl.
Right.
Shanta, we love you.
R.I.P. R.I.P. So now your podcast, because when I first saw the episode, y'all stop off with the jump off. So
Right.
yeah. So what's the name of it? Let me know
So
the
it's
name
the
of
jump off with Lala.
Right.
And
On YouTube, go subscribe, y'all. Go
Right.
subscribe, share, comment.
all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. Please comment. But yeah. So y'all just getting started with y'all, right?
Right.
Right. So how that's going so far?
Right now we are in episode, I want to say 11.
Right. Okay.
It's been like amazing. It's been
Right.
amazing.
That's what's up. So what made y'all get started with one?
We was just, Lala was just like, just do it. Like she's always wanted to do a
Right.
podcast,
Mhm.
and it was like, why not do it and let's just do it. So
Right.
we just like literally just, they say jump off the plane with a parachute, like
Right.
just go for it. Like literally was just all in.
Right. Was y'all been had this idea? Was y'all, because we came to me with my podcast, like I had the idea for years. And I had ideas with some people that I was trying to do it with, because like we all was like different, but to say the same thing. So
Yeah.
the things I might say, person might like how I said, but if he said, because the way he talks, somebody get it. So it took me a while. Then I was like, fuck it, I gotta cancel some motherfuckers out and do it on me.
Right.
For it. That's
Can't
real.
wait. You know what? Cannot wait
Right.
on nobody.
No, you can't.
Like, you cannot wait on nobody.
Right.
People will
Disappoint you.
every time, and
Yeah.
then like your dreams, this is your dream.
And you're driving.
Even with sharing your dreams with people, you can't share your dreams with everybody, because
Right.
some people are just gonna naturally shut it down because they can't think on a higher
Right,
level.
right.
So,
Yeah, so that what happened with me. Like I was like, fuck it, and then I started manifesting, most time being by myself and thinking about ideas. And then my homeboy, shout out to Rich Chamberlain, they had a radio show at first. It was called Flawless Victory, and how it was like you do 15 minutes of, like, we come up with segments. They had like a start and an end. We got the middle was more of like current events and stuff like that. So like 15 minutes, we stop then because songs got to come on, and then have something happen with the business, and then we started doing the podcast. And they still was doing their radio part. I want to do mine different. I want mine to be raw, just straight, no.
Right, no chaser.
Right. So what happened is he got busy with coaching. And one of it was four of us. We really filed because our engineer, shout out to Prime Tech. What happened is he got busy with coaching. The other one was having health problems. So I was like, this was my time now. So that's when I started Peep This. And then my engineer got so busy doing other people's podcasts. Once Peep This got kind of rolling, and everybody else that we got along with, whatever, they were like, I want to start a podcast stuff. So I used to hit them up, like, let's say if I hit them up today, hey man, I got 2 people to do the podcast. Somebody already took that day. So I said, fuck, I got to do my own shit now. You know what I'm saying? So I got my everything. But like I said, I learned everything from him. So every time if I got any questions, he'll pick up, I don't care what time it is. Or sometimes like if he have a podcast, I go over there and do his interview sometimes, to learn how to still do this stuff. I'm saying? I'm still at the beginning, what I'm
Right,
saying?
absolutely.
So yeah, so put the work in, invest, and it's come out pretty good so far. I'm getting more
proud
of
of
my
you.
brand. Yeah, I'm getting more of my brand. Like, I knew somebody for 20 years, but they say my podcast, so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah,
like,
so-
you never know. We never know
Who's
who
watching.
we're gonna reach.
Mhm.
You never know who you're gonna help. You
Yeah.
just never know.
Right.
Like, but if it's in your heart to do it,
You gotta do
just
it.
do it.
Facts.
Like, it's been in my heart a long time, like, to speak. I actually have a motivational speaker's degree.
Okay.
Like, I could get paid to speak.
Right.
And I was gonna move to Florida like in 2020 when the pandemic hit. I packed up all my stuff, couldn't even move to Florida because you couldn't even get in Florida.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I guess God had other plans, but I got the little motivational certificate, so I knew that I liked to speak, because I've been through so much, and I've always loved to help people, like really love to help people, because at one point in time I had like 11 people staying in my house. You give me a sob story,
Right.
I'm gonna help you.
Little Mexican, huh?
Right.
Yeah,
Mexican
like,
City.
listen, girl,
Yeah. So
But
I got
sometimes it be like that.
big heart,
Yeah.
big old heart.
I got a question for you, because I did an interview with I don't know if you know Victor Jones Chop by Glass. He do videos, music videos and things like that.
I know a lot of people about
Yeah.
face.
So he was talking about, 'cause I heard on your show yesterday about living in Atlanta, and he was like the same way about, like, he loved being in South Carolina as far as like he'll go there, do what he got to do.
Yeah,
But he want to
back
come back.
home.
Yeah, he said he like to come back home as far as his peace and stuff like that. So what was like why you came back? Because you could be in Atlanta right now and making moves and doing what you doing.
Yeah, I was in Atlanta. I've been to Atlanta, like, I moved to Atlanta like twice since 2007. And don't get me wrong, I love Atlanta. I love it. I do a lot of work there, but living there is tedious to me, especially when it comes to like that traffic.
The traffic is crazy.
I can't get with the traffic. I just really can't get with the traffic.
I mean,
That's
everything
what
is
it
like
for
30,
me.
40 minutes away.
And
For real?
yeah, it's so far. Like me trying to go do 3 things, 3 different events or 3 things, pulling up on 3 people. That's gonna take me from 6 a.m. to like 12 at
11.
night. Like that's how I feel. Like
Yeah,
no.
it's a long
No, 'cause
drive.
this person might stay in Dunwoody. This person might stay by the airport. Like, no.
Right.
Everything is like 30 minutes. It's ridiculous.
So I get booked. When I get booked, like I got to go there Sunday. I got to go to Atlanta Sunday for the volleyball team. So I don't know if you went on my page, but I'm the operations manager for a female volleyball team.
Okay.
So we're doing like production. We're doing a lot. So I'm not playing volleyball.
Right.
I am like the masseuse.
Okay.
So I will be like stretching the girls, helping the girls stretch before the games and stuff like that.
Is it
and
like
I'll
that?
be
I
massaging
gotta
them after
ask.
the games.
I gotta ask. Is the volleyball like? I think I saw one time on Instagram like they call like basketball buns or some shit like that.
Buns and basketball.
Yeah, something like that. Is it something like, is it something like that?
It's better.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
I would like to say it's better than that because it's more unified. But you know, let's be real, right? Sex sells.
Right. For sure.
So, you know, you have the girls wearing, you know, their little skirts or their little booty shorts or whatever they're gonna wear. But it's basically about a lot of those girls are talented. Like
Right.
one of the girls that was selected at tryouts, she has a song that's actually on that that hit show by Tyler Perry right now.
Okay, that's what's up.
I think it's called All Queens
Yeah,
Men,
all Queens men.
something like that.
Yeah.
So we got a variety of girls that are really doing major things,
Right.
in their lives. So.
Right. So just more like an activity and networking type thing too at the same
Oh,
time.
most definitely networking.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Okay. So how long you been doing that? The volleyball?
We started. Well, it's my homegirl Keita Rain. She's like a
House of Keita Rain, girl.
Keita Rain, y'all.
Yeah.
She's like a. I met Keita when I was playing for Buns and basketball.
Uh huh.
And last year for Easter, we was playing models in basketball, and so we had to open up for the Washington Wizards and the Miami Heat last Easter in DC. So during that time, me and Keita just became real close. And she was like, she wanted to. She's really a sports fanatic. So she was like, I want to start this volleyball league. And I was like, well, when you're ready to start, let me know. I'll help you.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of business etiquette.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Helping you with your LLC. What you need help with, homegirl, I will help you.
Right.
So
Right. Y'all heard that now. Y'all need help with LSC and trademarks and all that.
LLC.
She got y'all.
Business name,
Branding, whatever.
branding, startup. Like I be helping a lot of people.
Right. But you, I know on your podcast, I mean on your episode, you said about massaging. You do massages.
Yeah.
And you
So
said you got one from her, ain't it? Stop.
Go to sleep.
Go-
You go to sleep. You go to sleep. I'm talking about drooling all. I ain't lying. You better understand.
I love
Listen.
doing massages. I do. People be like, you do so much. You do so much big stuff. Then why are you doing massages? Because I love to do it. Like, I don't know about kids now. Kids these days, quote unquote, they different.
Right.
But
Right.
my era, you wanted to see your parents smile, whatever. So my parents, like my father was a truck driver, so his back would be hurting. My stepmother worked in a plant, so they'd be like, yo, you gonna massage me? So I was thinking of all kind of ways at 10 years old of how to massage them. So I got basically like my own techniques. I had an article written up on me about my techniques. My techniques are not your regular average techniques. I'm more of a holistic sensual masseuse. I just recently came up with a fruit smash massage because with fruits, they're nutrients for the body, and you can absorb the juices through your skin.
Got you.
So
I remember you said that on your podcast. You said you did your study on that when it came to that.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I know you said that on your podcast.
yeah. So I'm real serious about that, and my brand is taking off. Like I said, I'm doing. I got a few like celebrity clients.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got in real good with Destiny Riders. She's been on Wild 'N Out, MTV, and I love her to death, and she loves me.
Right.
She wanted me to be there today, actually, in Atlanta. I was like, sis, I can't come this Sunday. But she'll be on a tour at Plies, but I'll see her next week.
Mm-hmm.
So the word is spreading about, how I do the massages and what I'm doing, because I speak affirmations. I play binaural beats, frequency type stuff. I get in deep.
Right.
And a lot of people be looking for me like, how do I book you online? Like, I'm going to tell you right now, I got a website that's getting built, but I'm more of a hands-on, like, I don't want to vibe or rock with certain energies.
Right.
Like, that's just me. So I have to really, like, we have to talk.
Right.
Because I'm good with discernment. So I have a gift where I could sense things and feel things. And if that vibe is off, I don't care about your money. I ain't touching you.
Right.
I ain't touching you.
Right.
So I'm not for everybody.
Right.
I know who I'm for.
Right. And you got to protect your name in that way, too.
Oh,
your brand,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be known as that because sometimes it get creepy and get dangerous sometimes. So,
Oh, yeah. I've been doing this professionally now since I stopped dancing and everything else. I've been doing this professionally for about 2 to 3 years. I have never ever encountered a problem.
Right.
Because I'm that blessed with discernment. I pray over myself. I pray over my hands before I touch somebody. I pray for them. Like
Right. You walk in faith, so you're good.
Yeah, seriously.
So when it comes to y'all podcast, what's some of the things y'all? That was your first episode. When it comes to yours, since you got 11 out, congrats on having 11
Thank
out.
you.
You know what I'm saying? So what's some of the things y'all talked about, or what certain guests you had on there? What's some of the moments that you remember on your podcast?
So we've talked about a lot of things. We talked about chivalry.
Mm-hmm.
We spoke about that was just the last one we just did. Swingers.
Oh shit!
So that was a good one.
Okay.
That was a real good one.
Okay.
We talked about grief the last episode because Lala's son passed away from cancer. So that was a really big emotional, necessary conversation that we had.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked. We just talked. We had her cousin Mike on. He was on. We talked about chivalry and just about like how women, dress outside and just how men, don't open doors anymore.
Right.
And we just talk. We just talk about whatever.
Got you. So y'all do current events too, or y'all come up with segments and stuff?
We try not to talk about too much politics.
Yeah,
but
I'm not with that either. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you at all.
It's gonna be all day talking.
Yeah, and then somebody gonna be mad.
Somebody gonna be upset, man.
You might not have somebody back on the podcast because of the conversation.
You feel like they don't block me over my opinion.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
But other than that, we just talk about life. We talk about everything. Single moms, single dads. And we are trying to get more. We are working on getting more men on because it is mostly based on like women conversations, but you still need a man's input. Yeah, and that's important.
Right, because when I start one, I'm gonna start one with my sister. It's gonna be called Tough Talk. Where we can talk about dating. We ain't gonna talk about marriage. We're gonna just talk about dating. You know what I'm saying? But she's married though. But we're gonna talk because I want a woman's perspective on the show too. And it's hard to find a woman really sometimes because sometimes they get into their feelings about certain segments. But that's my sister, so I can really just, have a conversation. She's not going to feel no type of way. She might feel some type of way about the subject, but she's my sister compared to somebody really getting upset. Some people don't hold themselves accountable and you'll say something that's really about them, but they act like it's not.
Right.
Oh, you ain't talking about me. I'm just
so
saying.
Why would you say that in everything?
So I ain't got time for that. I tried that, like, do certain, like, when I be screaming sometimes, I be trying to find something. Like, man, it's hard. So I said, I'm just like my sister once we going to start this soon because, like, you'll say certain things, and then I'd be like saying stuff, then you be like, yeah, just because then she not answering questions. She backing off now because she's mad and all that. She's not in tune with this.
Right.
Yeah, so I just probably pick my sister now. I ain't trying to find nobody else. Like, sis, I'm just
certain certain topics gonna get them really in their feelings.
But it's like it's no need to, because if you grown, if you really worked on yourself, you ain't about to get upset. Like we gonna talk.
Right. And if you own it though,
yeah, you gotta own it. Just own it.
Yeah, I want shit. Yeah, that's it.
Let it go. Y'all got to realize though, everybody is not healed.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody is still. Some people are never gonna work on their demons, their issues. Some people feel like it ain't nothing wrong with them.
Right. And some people like it.
They think that everything they do is perfect.
Right.
You know? So
it's hard to buy. I was like, man, she getting triggered by this. So I was like, yeah, you ain't gonna shit. Like, so what's going on? I was like, nah. I told the truth because I gotta be transparent.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't trying to be like, yeah, maybe so. No, we ain't doing it. No, we're not doing it. So I said, I probably just gonna choose my.
You can't talk about dating and just like not be honest and transparent. Like,
but some people just be lying because they trying to like
protect themselves. They don't want to. They don't want people to know the truth about.
Or try to portray like they a good person.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, you be out in the streets.
Right. Like we had a conversation one time. Yeah. I be telling people to everybody don't deserve a good person. You deserve what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? So
you get what you receive.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't think everybody be like, man, I want to. You don't deserve one. I'm sorry. You deserve like that's why.
So you think like when a woman is asking you like, when women say, I want a good man. I want an honest man.
I think majority of the time that's cap.
Why you think that's cap?
Because most good men y'all friend zone.
Okay.
I'm about to help y'all think deeper today.
So yeah, because I say good man, we ain't talking about because you not good men as far as like we ain't talking about looks and everything. A good man.
Just the qualities of a good man.
Majority of y'all friends zone because y'all don't like good boys. Y'all like bad boys. Majority of the time. Majority.
I don't like a bad boy.
I mean,
I hear you. A good one.
I mean, when I say a bad boy, I'm talking about somebody with some edge too. Like you don't want no yes man.
No. Don't say yes.
You don't want him too sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like far as a sweet guy, not like sweet far as sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like a sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't be like I can take a vet. I might could beat his ass. You don't want.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You don't want that. I get it though. You know what I'm saying? But when I know a lot of good dudes and they get friend zone, or they lame. You know
what are they doing to be in that friend zone?
They being themselves. Women don't like that. Women don't like good dudes. Majority
do.
I'm not gonna say women. It's just some.
Y'all gotta change the way y'all talk for one.
Cause it ain't all of us.
Remember yesterday we was talking about the cars, and we said you get the car, but before you got that car, you did not see that car.
Right.
But when you got that car, all of a sudden you start seeing your car everywhere. That works with everything. You close off. This is what they mean when they say block your blessings. When you say stuff like girls don't like good guys. I'm
okay, well first it's girls.
Wait.
Talk your shit.
First, let me talk my shit.
Talk your shit.
First, I was saying that, a lot of people like to say all men are dogs. So I was talking to a homegirl of mine, and I was in this restaurant. I was in New York. And it was this gentleman, he overheard me. And he said, have you met every man on this planet? And I said, no. He said, so how can you say all men are dogs? You cannot say that because you have not met every man on this planet to make that a verifiable statement. Just like you have not met every woman on this planet to say women do not like good men.
Right.
They say that. We go about and we adopt other people's experiences as our own.
Right.
That's what we do. You go on here, you see this, this negative, that negative. So you make that connotation, you make that note like, okay, then this is what it is. It's not. It's whatever you say it is. If you want to open up your mind and say, hey, I'm a good man, and out there is a good woman and she's going to come to me. Speak it into your life. Like, really speak it into your life and it's going to come. Me, I feel like I'm working on myself. So I know I got work to do.
Right.
But I speak about a good man coming into my life and me being a match for him and him being a match for me. Right. I don't speak against it, but I know I'm a work in progress.
Right.
I know I got some things to work on myself before I even get into another relationship. I don't want to get into a relationship until I'm completely healed. I don't want to bleed on a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take my traumas into a new relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if it's the way that you can't really dial it in an emotional, expressive way.
Right.
Doing it in a way like, because one thing we be lacking is like certain like emotional intelligence. Like far as like if I'm hurt, but I'm telling you fuck you, I sound like I'm angry, but I'm really hurt though. Right. But I don't know how to express it because I don't know it. I never seen it when it comes to my peers or my environment. So I don't know how to express it when it comes to when I'm hurt. I just know like when I saw my people when they get mad about whatever I say, even though they could be hurt, but they sound like they're angry or they frustrated. Or sometimes they don't know what truth is. They've been around lies their whole life. So you know what I'm saying? So it just depends. Like what you said about that work, like a lot of people don't want to put the work in because it's work.
It's work.
You know what I'm saying? And then some people settle for what they can get at the time, wherever it is. But they say they want this, but they don't put that self-worth. Like you said, like now, right now you could get a guy, right?
Yeah.
But the point is, you want to find something that you working on yourself to find what you really want.
So I could be whole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's important to be whole, and you got to be real with yourself. Right. Like, you want somebody to love you. A lot of people will come with their demands.
Right.
They're demanding this. Or I want this. I want that. Yeah. I want this. I want that. Right. But what are you doing?
I think
everything starts with you.
Right. I think majority of relationships is always majority of the time is somebody with somebody because what they do, not who they are. So it's never going to really be genuine to me.
So I hate to put the emphasis on money. I hate that we put
I ain't
so
talking
much
about just money.
emphasis
Yeah,
on
I ain't
money.
talking about money. It could just be. I'm just talking about just anything when it comes to who they like.
The title of their.
Yeah, I'm talking about when it comes like it's like when I was in high school. I see my classmates. She look alright. She's pretty. She alright. No. And then you get to know them that semester, and the one that's kind of alright, you get to know her. Now she's attractive because you know her now. She wasn't looking good, but she's attractive. You know, you're like, I can see myself, because now you know that person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more than just like, even like you said about the money, even just about looks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It could be looks or status. Even though you got status, I mean, you got money, status, you should be cool, or you know what I'm saying, you known or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's why you got him, because he was known. You know what I'm saying? So it could be anything more than just money, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everybody ain't got money. So it can't be, you know what I'm saying? So people might be lying about it, but, you know. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So. But I love y'all energy, man. I said y'all definitely going to need some more male guests, because I like how, like, y'all take it in and understand it and you're like, oh, hell no, then you got us fucked up, man. You got,
it depends on the conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
But we are really like honest women. Like we don't do no that like that gatekeeping. We just completely honest. If you don't like it, then you don't want to be around us. Right. Because we ain't about to tell you anything you want to hear.
Right. So are you gonna have other guests on your show? As far as like,
oh yeah,
you know,
I know a lot of people, and so my show is more or less gonna be geared towards people that I know that know me. Right. So I want people to be on my show that know me from every aspect of my life, because it's called Manifesting with Marsha. Right. So I have had a lot of dark areas in my life. I have done a lot of dark things. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Right. Like, everything hasn't been peachy queen. I ain't no saint by far. Right. But I just want to talk about when you knew me. How was I? What did you think of me? You know, and areas like that, and just uplift people too. Right. At the same time, because people are always gonna reach out or deal with people with situations that are relatable. Yeah. If you act like you perfect, like if you come into school with a suit on and you telling me about business and you've been rich your whole life, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to tune you out. Right. I ain't been rich my whole life. Right. But if you come into the school and you say, hey, you know, I'm from the projects, this, that, and the third, like, it gives people hope. Like, it's relatable. Yeah. Right. It's relatable. So that's with anything. As long as it's relatable, like, they're going to tune in and things can get done. Yeah. So me, I feel like one of my purposes is to just bring awareness, because a lot has happened in my life. Like, I've been molested, I've been raped, I've stayed in shelters, it's so much that has happened in my life, good and bad, that I just need to share it. Right. And just tell people, like, no matter what has happened, like, you still get this one life and you can create it. Right. It is yours to create. You are not a tree. Right. You can move. you can build. And like I fill my mind up a lot with success stories, like Taraji, like how she went to California with $700 and her son.
Right.
She went with a dream and look where she at. Or
everybody was telling she
Tyler
wasn't gonna
Perry,
make it.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Just Tyler Perry came.
Tyler
he
Perry,
was homeless.
Yeah,
he
he
came
stayed
on-
in the car. I actually met Tyler Perry in 2002. He was very slim, and we talked about like what he had, because I met someone. Well, I went to one of his shows, and it was at the Township. It was 2002, and the people that came into the strip club, that was the band.
Okay.
So we had free tickets and all. And so I was like, I played the clarinet, So the dude was like, okay, I can hook you up. I can get you hooked up. So after the play, he introduced me to Tyler Perry. And then Tyler Perry was like, well, we travel. It's 8 months on and then 4 months off. And so I had little children then.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I didn't want to leave my kids that long.
Right.
So I'm also going to talk about a lot of missed opportunities too.
Oh, yeah.
That was definitely one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
You know?
Oh, you had
But-
kids. You know your kids was
Yeah,
babies.
but
Right.
I wasn't raised by my mother either from that trauma. So it was really like, I don't want to leave my kids.
Right.
I don't want to leave my kids.
Right.
I don't want to leave my kids. So,
Right. Okay.
yeah.
So what made you all that with everything you've been through? What make you kept going? What make you stay? I don't like to say strong. What made you gain that strength? To be like want to tell your story. Is it something that happened, or you just looked in the mirror, or been by yourself? Like, what made you decide to, be this up with it and want to confront everything that you've been through?
I don't know. I've never been this, like, it just recently came, like, in the past couple of years. Like, I've never really been this strong. It's been moments when I felt like I just wanted to end it all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that now, the way things are, I just feel like it's a purpose for my pain. Like, it's no way you go through all of that to just be here. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it was a purpose in my pain.
Right.
And that it needs to be heard, shared. And, I just really long to help somebody.
Right.
Man, female, child.
Right.
It's just, I have a giving heart and a big heart. And I just don't want them to give up. Like,
Right.
don't give up on yourself.
Right. And you give walking testimony of that though.
Absolutely.
Just to live, because
Right.
people kill themselves every day. Like, it's sad. So, just keep going on. And that thought of killing yourself, it comes for a moment, but if you just sit with that, let it pass, you'll be all right.
Right.
Because death is final. It's not coming back from that.
Right. What they call? They say something like something about tough moments don't last. Tough people do it. Something like that. I can't remember the saying. It was something about how tough times don't last.
Tough people do.
Yeah.
Tough times don't last. Tough people do.
So
Yeah,
you've been through a lot, man. And
I have.
So, but I love how you embrace the pain and turn into an art of let people know that it's okay to talk about it. You have to shut down. You're not alone. If you need somebody to speak to, you hear my voice, so you can DM me or whatever. So that's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wish you the best on that, because I know it's gonna be hard, especially because of our black culture of talking. Like, really not talking, like having conversations and being like comprehension and being transparent. Like, we all can talk.
Right.
We talk now.
Right.
As far as like because my favorite say everybody wants to be understood, but everybody's not understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
And people judge.
Right.
So let me tell you about a situation. 2.5 years ago, I decided that I've always been a clown.
Right.
Like, in the class, in my years, in my yearbook for my class, I was like the most wittiest. Like, I was a clown.
Right.
Like, somebody paid me to wear a wig, and I wore it. Wigs are not like they are now. Wearing a wig back then was like you bald headed. So anyway, he dared me to wear a wig. I did it through school, whatever. I was in the yearbook. So I always like had this little comedy thing in me. Like, I want to do comedy. So anyway, I did a skit with this guy, and he's like he's well known. He's out of Atlanta. He's like a celebrity.
Okay.
Anyway, we did a skit, and the skit went viral. It went super viral. It was like a husband, and we talked about the skit for like 5 minutes. It was like a husband catches his wife doing OnlyFans.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it went super viral.
Yeah.
And it was just like relatable in the aspects of me having been a dancer and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the judgment. Like, my niece was so mad when she saw the comments. She was like, Auntie, everybody's talking about you and da-da-da-da-da. And she was like, how are you able to just withstand all of this negativity? I said, because for one, they're watching me. I'm not watching them.
Right.
For two, they don't know me. So I don't care about their opinion.
Right.
Like, they can't hurt me. I mean, too much for somebody's little comments to hurt me.
Right.
They're not that. They can't. So people hold so much emphasis on what other people think about them.
Right. Because most
like,
time they
know
go through
who
shit.
you are.
Yeah, majority of the time they think that because they going through shit. They ain't got nothing else
Yeah,
to do.
know who you are. And people will project their stuff off on you.
They be happy that you going through that shit. Cause
Yeah. So you got to
It's
know
crazy.
who you are.
I don't understand that.
I understand the
crazy.
way as far as like if my pain is like 8 and your pain is 10, it's like I'm happy in a way because it's worse than mine. But I don't know how to.
Shit.
Like I said, but
Not happy than
I'm
not
just saying.
happy because
That's
it's
what I'm
worse
saying.
than mine.
I'm not saying
God.
neither. I'm trying to. I'm thinking of the other person. I'm trying to put myself in the other person. Like, if I'm just saying, like, why is you not excited? It gotta be because you going through worse than I am, and I think I'm doing bad. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna celebrate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about how. Like I said, I'm trying to understand.
I'm sorry. It
what
was just
somebody-
funny how you said
Right.
it.
I'm just trying to
It was
understand.
funny.
I'm trying to understand why this person is celebrating this type of negativity. But that's how it is, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can't, like, I say this all the time, how people embrace negativity and hatred more than
Embrace
positivity
They
and
do.
love. You know what I'm saying?
It seems like that, but y'all, it's a lot of positive. It's just that negativity is so glorified.
Yeah.
Like, it's glorified on TV. It's just so glorified.
Right.
But it is a lot of positive things going on. It's a lot of positivity going on. And me, that's what I fuel myself with on a daily.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And being positive feels better.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It feels free.
It feels better. Like, thinking higher of yourself, it feels better.
Right.
Like, you have the capacity. It's your life, your mental. You have the capacity to feel better if you want to.
Right.
A lot of times we hold on to stuff, just holding on to it. But we can let go. I'm not saying that is easy to do either.
No, you got to put that
Because
work.
it's not, because I'm angry
Right.
about a lot of things. Am I angry that my stepdaughter got murdered? I'm very angry. I even felt some sort of blame at one point because I was like, damn, I wish it was something that I could have done more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, for real, it's just all about self. Everything starts with you. Everything ends with you. You just gotta work on yourself.
Yeah.
And if we do that, honestly, the world will be in a whole lot better place.
Right.
Just being real.
Right. Even though, like you said, by when it comes to, like, glorifying negativity, because I tell people all the time, like, I was somebody that I think something happened at a club and he out or whatever, but something happened, but he an artist and he'll share his music videos, but the time he went to jail is free my dog, and they sharing all his mud pictures, but y'all would never share none of his music though when he was out free doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I love what you said about when it comes to the positive and you can meet positive people, like, even though you might think you're not going to super, like I call it like equity in a way. If you can meet 100 good people, you great. Like, you good. And them people that they know, and it's just I call it a dot, not a circle, because there's no hole in it. You know what I'm saying? So, so when you meet the positive people that you might not, oh, man, I'm trying to get hit. You're going to get there. Just move on God's speed, and you'll be good. And keep work. Like, you got to have that work, though. You gotta be consistent with the work. If you ain't gonna be consistent with the work, you can't expect nothing to come to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Faith without works is definitely dead.
Dead. I'm talking about dead. Like it ain't even close. You know what I'm saying? All that hope and shit and dreaming. Yeah. Try to live your dream. Don't try to sleep it.
I'll be telling people you could be as positive if you want as you want to be.
Right.
You gotta put
work.
You gotta put some work.
You gotta put in some type of work, bro. You gotta
put
be
some motion behind.
Right.
It.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Because if you don't, man, it just like you, and you upset at other people because you want them to do the work for you.
Right.
And it don't work like that.
It doesn't work like that.
It's a lot of entitlement going on.
You know
or even when you have people that help you and you're still feeling like, I ain't got to do that. Like, what? Like,
you're entitled. You feel entitled.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of people that's talented, but they be mad at other people like, why he out there? Because he probably work harder than you. Even though you might be more talented, but he worked 3-4 times harder than you. That's why he's out there and you're not. You know what I'm saying? Even though you think you're more better than him, but he goes to the program. He comes on time.
He shows up.
He shows up. You know what I'm saying? So just because you think you rap better than him or play whatever sport or instrument, but
you don't know what they doing behind closed doors is making themselves really
and he's
grind.
building relationships too, and not acting like a diva or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's important, building good relationships. Yeah, networking. That's why I do. Like, I don't like to go out like I used to. I don't go out like I used to. I used to go out back in the day.
We don't. We used to
back in the day, though. I'm trying to tell you, that boy was out there.
I lived. Ain't none of y'all went out more than me. I probably lived 20 years.
Yeah, I used to go back.
Better.
But yeah, now I go out just to network and meet other artists. Like I go to like the open mics or people performers like that, and meet other people. You know what I'm saying? I meet good people too. You know what I'm saying? So
that's in your field.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got to put the work in.
You got to put the work in.
You can't just sit around.
Can't just sit around. And anything you can't just sit around if you want to work. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So what's the future?
Future is bright.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
The future is very, very bright.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't even know, like, because, God's been so amazing. So it's like, what you got up your sleeve this time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I want to do, but you might got something greater for me.
Right.
But right now, podcasting and content creator.
Your socks too.
Yeah, so.
There you go.
This is actually for.
I posted other ones on my Facebook.
And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. So this is B-Fly Design. This is actually for Marsha's client in Atlanta.
Destiny.
You can open them up. I'm opening them up for you. Yeah, they really dope. So these are like really custom made.
These are your socks, girlfriend. When I come back to give you your massage.
Like custom made. Like everything is like.
Yeah,
I do it for myself. Like
take
hours.
I do the same thing because of my clothing line. I got a clothing called A1 Day 1.
Yeah, I posted some of your stuff on my page.
Yeah, so I do that. I do my own shit too. So it feels good when you do your own stuff.
It does.
Mistakes, and you see the angles compared to like you try to do like. Once you know how to do everything, and it's cool to go to people and know how you want it. But when you trying to go at the beginning, and you pay people like. Nah, I ain't want it that way. You be mad at yourself, but if you put the work in yourself and learn how to do it, then when you do go to them, you can come to as far as the knowledge more than just your vision of what you might think in your head how you want it. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was, like I said, manifesting, putting work in, talking about it, and voicing it out. And I met somebody that showed me everything. I said, that's all I need to buy, really. It was money, though, but far just like, I thought it had to be way more. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's all? Like, as far as just getting started with it, like, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah, that's all you got to do. And you can go to eBay and all this stuff, get the vinyl, all this. I said, and then our first day, I was like, yes, sir. Put that shirt on like that. Like, I'm a brand new baby.
Right.
Like, yeah, there we go. That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when we did that, I was like, that's what's up, man. So, I was so proud of myself when I did that, though. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
Especially proud of yourself. Right. The places and things that you made it through.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to be proud of yourself. You got to be proud of all of this.
Yeah, man.
This is amazing, though.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. A lot of work, man. A lot of vision, a lot of changing.
Probably a lot of sleepless nights.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. But I love those, though, because that's when I come with my best work. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, thank God, my type of job I got, too, is kind of chill. So, when I do, like, my networking for promotion, I'm kind of straight sometimes. If we don't get to, if the machines don't fuck up. But machines, but promote. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I have been blessed, but I have been, like, blessed, not lucky, but I put this work in, man, so.
Blessed, not lucky, I like that.
I like that.
A lot of people, you might need to make that a shirt.
Yeah. And I get my humble OG loyalty. Peep this podcast.
See, I'm always doing that.
Yeah, I like that, though.
As soon as the idea come in my head about something I'm like, look.
I be doing the same thing, and that's why I be counting some motherfuckers out, because they be like, I can't fuck with you no more because you don't like no ideas. You just here. That's all you is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
My sister, she was like, you need to be a business consultant because you're always telling somebody something that they could do. Like my homeboy, he was working building houses for somebody, and I was like, bruh, because I could do graphics sometimes too. So I was like, I'll make you some business cards. You working for him, you could do this to make your own money. And like he just took his wife to Aruba. He was like, thank you. I'm glad I followed you. And you know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
And did his own thing. Like not everybody, now I will say not everybody is meant to be a boss. Being a boss is very tedious and demanding. People look at that and think like, oh, you're doing this, you got it made. No.
It is not what
it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work to
you
on
asked
your
me
own
earlier,
or to be an entrepreneur is a lot of work.
Just like you asked me earlier yesterday, like you do everything on your own. Like I do everything on my own.
Editing is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, man. And people don't understand. And that's why when it comes to like certain stuff, when people don't understand, like I tell everybody around like July, August, man, like I'm sorry, because because like people be late sometimes. I be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to start charging y'all. Y'all gonna start drop deposits. You ain't gonna just be wasting my time. You know what I'm saying?
Time is more valuable than money. That's something that you can always get another dollar. You can't get back no time.
Exactly.
Don't
could
go
have
back.
Somebody else.
And especially you could have somebody else on
could have somebody else on here.
Like,
whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I did have a couple people that been late before. But like I said, they been genuine about it, been apologized. Or if I had somebody next, they just had to wait, had to just chill till it's their turn. You know what I'm saying? So. But, you know, so it ain't really been nobody on no crazy shit with it. Because, you know, cause I want to tell nobody their business if somebody do that. But if somebody asks me, I'm going to tell them so they can be prepared. I'm not going to be over here blasting, hey, you got it? I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they just learn or whatever. But if somebody asks me about them, I'm going to be honest about it, especially like my people. Right. I'm tight with, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get mad at me. You did it. You know what I'm saying?
You knew you had to come on time.
Yeah, you knew you had to come on time. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. But I appreciate y'all. Like, this is only part one because, like, you know, and we're going to keep growing, doing things, and we're going to figure out what other episodes y'all did, how them experience, what was crazy, what was not, you know, everything. I'm going to be on the episodes, too. So.
Oh, yeah, you got to come on, jump off
La.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to come over there, you know, bless the camera with love.
Come on.
And care.
Come on.
You know, a little masculine energy, you know what I'm saying?
We definitely need some masculine energy. Yeah. And I just want us to get back to loving one another. Like, we are the only race that I see, because I listen to a lot of genres of music, and it's just like, we're the only race that I see that really, like, have self-hate towards one another. It is so crazy to me. Like, I just want us to get back to the love, like you know, like really loving each other. It's a lot of work being a black queen, and it's a lot of men out here that are taking care of their women, and their women are taking care of them, both emotionally, mentally, financially, physically. And I just feel like more of that needs to be expressed, because all this stuff that be shared and passed around, that stuff is just that's what people are carrying in their head. And like, nah, let's get back to the George Jeffersons and the good times and the
family matters.
You know what I'm saying?
My wife and my kids.
You know what I'm saying? Because if 803 Fresh could come and where them fans at, and change the whole game, like change the whole game, put South Carolina on the map. Shout out to him. I love you, bro, for what you're doing.
Keep going.
And we could get back to loving one another. Like, she ain't got to be a thought. He ain't got to be like, fuck your baby daddy. He ain't got to be all that. Like, come on, let's do better.
Right.
We just got to do
It's getting better
though.
It's getting better, especially because like you said, like, because you know, you used to have like the electric slide and all that stuff, and how I miss the dance floor. So we got like everything is a flex now. I go to that's not like doing bars anymore. It's like everything just a flex compared to like
just dance
floor. You know, having a good time and conversation. Everybody on their phones and shit. So that's why I'm glad my time was my time. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
dancing was and all. And like I said, because I'm like when we was younger too, like when I was younger, like my little sister, them and the neighborhoods, like they had like little routine dance, like with Uncle Luke and all that stuff. You know, like community belt.
They
like,
don't do that no more.
Like you can't, like, regardless of your child, who child it is back in the day, like you just not gonna disrespect an adult.
Right.
Regardless of, you just couldn't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or Miss Mary might get on the phone with grandmama and say, you know, I seen Marsha down there.
She might drag your ass to your mama.
Right.
Yeah, you
but
know what
now,
I'm saying? Now you came in.
You can't touch nobody. You can't barely say like,
nothing.
Right.
what y'all got going on?
Your eyes straight.
And
they got that stay problem.
And they be forget like I got 3 girls, but they be acting like kids ain't like you weren't bad when you was young. So I like when sometimes like something happened, I'd be like, yeah, my child probably did that.
I know mine be doing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like I know my baby didn't do that. I'm like, hold on,
shit.
Let me put 2. Hold on.
I know my child.
Like 2 weeks ago, she kind of did some. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. That's like the real part of it. Like I'm like, yeah, I can see that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And compared to like my baby would never do that. Nah, you gotta let. Nah, if you know your child like.
But some parents really be in denial with like their kids. They
be
really
in
think their
super
kids
denial.
like
bro.
really like that's my child really good.
Yeah.
But then when I got your child over here acting crazy. Your child might be the meanest child of them all.
You know what I'm saying?
And don't let them be fat. Oh, I'm just saying. Don't let it be a fat child, usually a girl, that's fat and mean. Why you can't be mean and fat at the same time? You got to pick which one.
Well, yeah. But it's hard
pick the fat because you already here.
Yeah, it's hard for a kid to say the kid plays these days based on these devices.
I think it's the parents. I absolutely
it's
think.
everything because like you just got access to everything. Like when we was younger, bro, like when it comes to like we used to like our weekends were really going out. Our weekends was all with aunties and cousins, all the kids grilling and chilling. And then around like 9 o'clock, everybody all the kids go upstairs, be playing cards and doing grown people stuff. And you'll look downstairs and be like, then when they turn their head, you ride back upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Kids stuff and
you only come out for food.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Uncle and cousin and uncle that got drunk, they about to fight the son. You all like, oh yeah, y'all stay out stuff. Stay out stuff. You know what I'm saying? But different times, like I said,
and
then
kids
like
say things to their parents now that I would have never said. Like I know I was kind of probably being a little emotional last month or something, and my 11-year-old gonna say, "Ma, you kind of snappy. Are you on your period?" I was like, "No, this little boy did not just say that." Like these kids are so expressive.
Oh yeah.
So they expressive. I be like, there's expression and there's talking back.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
or being disrespectful.
You
too.
have to let them know now. Like that's talking
My
back.
daughter told me I was
Like,
soft the other day. I was
back.
like, I'm soft. She was like, I don't know what I told Layla. I told Layla to do something. And she was like, oh, you soft. I was like, oh, that hurt my feelings.
She said you soft.
Yeah, but that's one thing I do like about it when it comes to expressing themselves. Because one time, even our parents was wrong, we couldn't express ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
So we had the shut down mentality. Like when you allow your kids to express themselves, they gonna express themselves in the world too.
Right.
So I like that part of them expressing themselves. Because when you one time you like why you ain't say nothing? Because you're not used to not saying nothing. It's like hard. It's hard when you get you like, why you telling me? You need to tell them. Like that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like an asshole because I'm being to my bosses. Like I'm like the disrespectfully guy. Like I just say things they just mad that I'm saying, but they can't fire me because I'm asking questions about the job. They just mad because I'm asking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like one time we had something about like customer service, and like we do customer service with us and customer service with us or the customers, and everybody was putting raises. So like anybody got any questions? I was like, yeah, let's talk about these raises. Everybody keep writing down. And he was like, so anything else? I said, so you just gonna interrupt? You just gonna forget about it?
Y'all make them work.
And then everybody come to me like, man, you say you answer your question. I said, you ain't say nothing either. I look like the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to me now. I'm like, man.
Everybody was like, oh yeah, what about the raises?
They want to come back to me. They want to come to me like I'm the supervisor now. Yeah, I see how you try to get on, man. Y'all ain't say nothing when y'all was like, y'all ain't help me out or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Leave you hanging.
Yeah, that's just how it is, though. You know what I'm saying? When you're a leader, you're a leader. Sometimes you gotta stand on your own, man.
Yeah.
Be in your own lane. You know what I'm saying? For real.
And it's not easy coming out, sharing your truths. Isn't always easy. I've questioned this 1,000 gazillion times. Like, God, you sure? Like, but it keep coming back to speak. Keep coming back to speak. Also, keep coming back for me to write this book. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write this book. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna write.
You have wonderful stories. Like your stories are very inspirational.
I don't know about wonderful, but they
are wonderful. They're wonderful. They're your stories. Even if it's good or bad.
Like the Tyler Perry wonderful sometimes.
I mean,
something like that.
You'd be surprised how wonderful it is, and somebody's gonna make that, and somebody's gonna help somebody that you would never even thought that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I say, even if it's bad, it's still good.
Yeah. I see what you talk about when it comes to opportunity. That Tyler Perry. Yeah. You already had a couple stories then.
Oh, I got.
Man, I'll tell you this, man. You'd already.
I done got.
But guess what?
That
I can't be mad though.
That's dope.
I can't be mad. You know why I can't be mad though? I can't even be mad that, you know why? Because you wouldn't be here today.
Right.
So,
right. I think that whatever God got for me is for me.
Right.
And things happen in divine timing.
Yeah.
Like, one of my friends brought to my attention, like, okay, so what if you made it back in the day? Because I'm going to just tell you, I've always been around the entertainment. I've always been around, like, people in entertainment and the business. Because some people probably see me right now and be like, how did she get with Daniel's Leather? Daniel's Leather is a multi-millionaire who makes chinchillas, coats, everything for all the rappers, this and that. But it's just because I've stayed connected with people.
Right.
So or either I'm just blessed to get reconnected with people that know people.
Right.
So it's just like I'm able to get thrown back in those areas, easily, more easily than most.
Right, same here. Because we came to my podcast, it was like, because I've been supposed to start it, and then, then when I started getting started, people still remember, so I did one with, like, with the club owner, Joseph. I did with King Caddy and DJ Puff, so, you know what I'm saying? So, culturally, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to my name and people I know, because we knew each other, I still stay connected and stuff with them, and everybody, like I said, it's good to have people that is moving, though.
Absolutely.
That's why I said,
is.
Yeah, that's why I said most of the time we come to my guests, I always tell them, like, we're going to have a part 2, part 3, because we're going to keep going. And then we all gonna be laughing and talking about, you remember that first episode? We was talking about all this right here, and
and you can look back and laugh.
Yeah, and look at it,
watch the growth.
Right, look.
That's why I got
that's the thing, like
videos and 5,000, 20,000 photos and 5,000 videos in my phone right now.
So yeah,
so I'm always wanting to look back on the memories.
Right, got to, man. You got to embrace them too, the good, bad, and the ugly.
And the ugly.
Even the picture that you smiling with, you shouldn't be smiling. You're like, I was faking as fuck that day.
What? Okay. You faking it till you making a lie.
Yeah, boy. I was happy in that relationship. I was mad as fuck that shit.
Right.
I looked at the picture like a few days ago. I was like, I was really sad. Like, I was really going through, but nobody could tell. I had my happy face on, but I was not.
I was finessing everybody in my happiness on this one, boy.
Right.
Only if they knew, right?
Only if they really knew I was thinking, boy.
But it's crazy because people be thinking you are they be like jealous of you, and they be like, you flourish, and you be like, I really am going through it.
Right.
Like, do you want to switch shoes real quick?
Right. And that's why I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm not the type of person go on Facebook with that shit. I'm glad I got best friends. And I say, then people say, what you mean? I say, I got best friend, I got close friend. My best friend got my best interest. Close friends, people I probably just hang around every day. I see all the time and all that. And the close friends, you got to kind of worry about, because if y'all become enemies, they know everything about you because they be around you. You know what I'm saying? So my best friends, I'm glad I have like about 10 of them that I could call and be vulnerable, and they still see me as a man, as a brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I got that. And they're going to give me their opinion regardless if I was wrong or right. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's now how I don't hang around yes men. You know what I'm saying? So,
it is, because some people be yes men.
Yeah, and then they're like, it's okay that you broke his car. You're like, no, that's not okay. Like, I know you hurt, but that's not okay. Like, there's certain things we got to adjust. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because one of my homeboys, he said on the podcast, I ain't going to say his name, but he did say on the podcast before. So what happened is he had a girlfriend, right? And he cheated on her, right? But then the other girl he was cheating on her with, he was calling her his girl, that's my cousin.
Right.
And then she was upset. So so what she did, since she was hurt, she fucked up his prized possession, was his car.
So the main chick was the cousin.
Was the cousin. He told the side chick.
Oh wow.
And then when he got his car, when his door got messed up, he was like, everybody like, man, that's so fucked up. I said, it's fucked up, but I get it. It makes sense, bro. I'm sorry. She's like, what you mean? Like, bro, you call her your cousin out of everything.
All the names you could have
friends, cousin, bro. Like, you call her cousin, dog. Like, it's like, you have to understand what you say. I get what you trying to. You think a lie is a lie, but it's a certain lie. You like cousin, bro. Like, you say you're a family member. Like, you call her a family member, bro. Like, you already did wrong by cheating. First of all, just make sure you get that correct. But then you call her your cousin, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So you telling her that she's going to? Yeah. I say, yeah, bro. I ain't saying it's like the Will Smith situation. I would never did it, but I understand it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you should never lie, bro. If you never lie, this probably will never ever happen.
Maybe he was in a tough place in his life at that time.
Man, I ain't calling nobody my cousin. I ain't that tough.
Yeah,
I can be tough, but I ain't that dumb.
That's a different type. That's a different type of lie right there.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can be tough, but I ain't gonna be dumb. If I'm tough, you're right. If I'm tough, I gotta take that tough ass L I took when she fucked my car up. That's one thing.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be at no cousin.
And understand the consequences if she finds out. Yeah. That's the thing.
And she did, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta be careful.
But did she have to do that, or could she just had? Just like, okay, now you know what? He got that. And
you know what happened is, especially when we was younger too. So that's
okay.
Ago. So hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you. And you hurt me like that, I know what's gonna hurt you the most. Like
your car.
You cheating on me, so me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so why I'm gonna do something that you really gonna have to think about. And as far as like I said, me understanding, she did, that was a smart move, trying to hurt him. Just you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, she did that.
That was his prized possession. That was his thing right there. He was like him with the car.
It was like Day Day.
That was his name. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Day Day
you know how people is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got one of them friends like, Devon with the Charger. Like, that's his whole name. That's
wow.
That ain't his name though. I'm just giving out an example.
She called the police on him?
Yeah, did he call the police on her?
I don't know. I ain't really ask all that. I was like,
he probably didn't.
I just let him know.
What you gonna tell them?
I mean, he can tell him a lot because she still could have went. I mean, she was stupid. I understand what she did. Right.
Reacting out of emotion.
Yeah. But how did he know that she did it? It could have been somebody else he called. It could.
She told him.
Oh, then she crazy.
Because she was like, you told motherfuckers I'm your cousin? You know what I'm saying? She go, look at your car.
Oh, yeah, she tripping.
And that's what, and a lot of...
But like I said, people deserve what they deserve. So
that's one of the reasons why dating is so hard these days.
Yeah.
I feel like...
think about all the possibilities of people playing you and then all of this. I see on Facebook with this one guy, I think he was in Charleston or somewhere, he came out about this other guy, and he had the guy laying in bed, he took pictures and videos, and so now you got to worry about who's really a straight man and who's really undercover, and it's just so much to deal with, with dating these days.
And it's crazy how society is now, because like the acting is crazy. Like the people like that be like the lies they be saying, and like even when you reveal to them about the lies, how they still acting like it's the truth. Like it just be crazy sometimes. Like, no, look, I got you.
No, that's my cousin.
I don't know.
That's my cousin.
Stop all that. I don't know who that is. That ain't me.
You know I got a twin walking around here.
That ain't me. That ain't me. Or they'll try to change it up on you, like play the victim role. Like the reason why I did it, because why you have a conversation with me? You know
the victim role.
People don't want to talk.
Nah.
They don't want to have conversation.
The most narcissistic.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We live in the most narcissistic times.
Facts.
Where it is ridiculous.
But that's the time now. I mean, everything easy access now. Like back in the day, like your boyfriend or girlfriend was at your school or your neighborhood.
Right.
Or the neighborhood close. You know what I'm saying? Like social media just give everybody options now.
And they be putting on front. Like it's not. They be putting on.
But that's why if you really got a dope ass relationship, man, please appreciate that shit, because it's easy to cheat, bro. I'm letting you know it's easy. So if you got somebody that faithful.
I feel like you don't even gotta cheat, because we're living in 2025. Okay, have you heard about poly? Find your tribe. Find who you. If you know that you're not monogamous,
right? That's a fact.
Like, go and find you somebody who cool with that. This is 2025. That girl might be cool with that. Like, she might like what you like.
You don't tell her. You don't tell him how they know.
That's where I feel like the problem coming in at is that you're trying to be with somebody who wants somebody monogamous, who wants somebody to be with only them.
They're trying to manipulate them later.
You know that you don't got that in you. Why are you playing games?
Right.
Like,
they're trying to manipulate
just go find your tribe.
Right.
That goes for women or men. Like,
that makes a lot.
I don't see anything wrong with a poly relationship, honestly. That's just my personal opinion.
You don't see nothing wrong with that?
I mean, I just said it depends on the person.
Wrong with it.
But I say that because, hey, if you open, if y'all both agreeing to it, you ain't cheating. You
ain't here to judge nobody.
That's why I say, like, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
If that would float your boat,
you do what you do.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong if that's what you really want to do.
And honestly, they might be the most honest couples relationship, because it's like
they ain't got no lies.
They ain't got to lie.
There's no point. If you do lie, it's like, you really
why you lying now?
You need help.
But there's always rules in that, though.
You need to lay on the couch and talk to somebody, because like, why is you lying in this type of,
and most of them got like multiple women, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Usually one man and like five or six.
Hold on, it ain't just some men do having multiple women. I met one with this lady and
what about
her husband to the other boyfriend.
Was she was she black lady? She was a black lady, and she had like 2 million.
Yeah.
And then she got another one.
Yeah. And
I thought somebody else on.
And he had one had
Jody mama, ain't it? She said something about that too, ain't it?
Oh,
I don't remember.
The lady off of
Jody mama.
With baby boy Tyrese.
Yeah, House Party too. She was on House Party. She was Gina homegirl.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she said something on
She
Breakfast
did
Club.
say
I can't
that.
remember. Like you probably want. Yeah.
She was like she doesn't be in a relationship
too that you can talk about too. I think it's something like that, but
yeah.
I think she
so
said
the lady
something
had,
yeah,
like, and they was cool with it. I said okay.
She said she has a business friend, she has a travel man, and then because she can't.
Yeah.
She can't keep a relationship, so she just has multiple.
No, this lady had.
Yeah, she had like
they were married.
Right,
like she married these men. I don't know what. They looked like they was in America, but I don't know where in America. But she married. She married these men. Like she got more than one husband, child.
All right, so when you saw that, do they look like kind of sweet?
No,
I'm asking. I don't know.
One looked like a computer like geek or whatever.
Yeah.
Another one, he had dreads. He was light skinned, and then when the third one came in, he was like big and like.
I mean, in my personal opinion, I don't know which one y'all saw, but in my personal opinion, the one I saw, they did not look like manly men. Like, you know, like they putting their foot down type men. You know what I'm saying?
She was running the relationship.
Yeah,
she has to. She got to.
Definitely is an alpha female.
Yeah, she has to run it. You know what I'm saying?
She definitely is alpha.
But like I said, y'all, we talked some more. Appreciate y'all though. Like I said, this part 1 though, y'all. We all let y'all know we're gonna be.
We'll be back.
We'll be back, and I'm definitely gonna be on theirs too soon. So you know, we all gonna keep working. You know, networking, promoting each other. You know what I'm saying? Getting the name out there. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, thank you for allowing us to come on.
Thank you for inviting us.
No problem. Anytime, man. Just hit me up if I'm free.
Okay.
You busy now, huh?
I'm trying to get there.
Yeah, you a little busy.
I'm trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be busy.
Come in today. We wouldn't go see you about 2 more weeks.
I ain't lying.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, but y'all came. It was good too. It was a good conversation though. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all know this thing, man. We don't pay no bills. We get refills. We out.
Here I come, motherfucker.
You sure? You gonna show you?
I just want to make sure.
Photo.
Here I am, nigga. Who the fuck gonna take some? Bitch, nigga. I put you in the grave, I'm a ditch digger. Here's the kicker, I'ma kick niggas right in the face if they talk shit or disrespect this nigga. I did niggas like a buck though. This how you gotta move on a hunt though. Put that tape on the camera at your front door. Running your house, fuck you think I got a gun for? You about to find out. I don't give a fuck if that's your hideout. And I don't give a fuck if that's your mom house, nigga. Duct tape your auntie what my guys bout, nigga. Jack of all trade, man, I got one trick. Hold on, I got gun trick. Teach you where you at with your bitch, who you lunch with. Leave us sticking next to each other, we really stone shit. We don't care what you done did. When you should be the same color as one is. I put some hollows in your pumpkin. And you can't get a credit, I don't feel shit. Fuck, nigga. Who the fuck want war, nigga? Huh? Who the fuck want war, nigga? I'm outside with the gun, not the sword, nigga. Huh? Who the fuck want war, nigga? Who the fuck want war, nigga? Huh? Who the fuck want war, nigga?
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Pump is up like Reebok. We don't give a fuck who he shot. Slow the fuck down, you can catch a speed knot. Or they gon' reminisce over you like Pete Rock. Your bitch begging your friend, she beatbox. See what I did there, let's get clear. Like Visine, the bullshit you niggas is selling, no buy dreams. Really, I'm bout cream. Pull up slow to the spot, no high beams. That's what your ass get for fucking with fine teens. Laughing with them bitches and making online memes. Really, they just here for the jokes, no vibing. Ready or not, just like a Fuji. This'll be your favorite song like Tootsie. I set it off like Boosie. Bitch, I set it off like the movie. I'm a mechanic with the toolie. Hammers, gangbangers, bandanas. Baby, no bullshit, no pamper. Wash your ass up like cleaners with no hamper. Who the fuck want war, nigga? Huh? Who the fuck want war, nigga? I'm outside with the gun, not the sword, nigga. Huh? Who the fuck want war, nigga? Yeah. Who the fuck want war, nigga? Huh? Who the fuck want war, nigga? I'm outside with the gun, not the sword, nigga.
Started with a bald head and ended with braids.
You're stupid as fuck.
When that fire starts to burn.